that pit, but here it goes. Here's the pit, and this could be it. Passenger door opening, passenger fleeing, rear passenger running, and now the driver is, now this may be the driver here, one of the two. I believe it's, I'm gonna go this guy. I believe that this is the driver that may have come out of that passenger side.
Yeah, we saw at least two people get out of the vehicle.
Yeah, this might be the passenger, actually. He did come out of that passenger side. I didn't see the driver come out. I saw one come out of the back. I saw one coming out of the back of the car, and but at this point, you know, this is the guy that the airship is following, actually. So they may think that this actually may be the driver. But here he is, tucked in under this fruit tree, trying to escape. But again, you know. And it looks like he's trying to get into that house, actually. We got a dog that's chasing him. Hey, John, if we can slide to the right, I got my pilot, John Tamburo, who's doing a great job up here. But he may have exited that once he saw that dog. But, again, we're going to try to locate him. He went under the trees, and the officer or the airship overhead has lost him as well. But, again, here comes the police into this area to try to corral this guy. But he was last seen in this house here. But that dog, once that dog engaged him, he may have bolted. So they're talking about a greenhouse here. They may have seen him here. So he may have jumped the fence. But again, two suspects at least coming out of the car. I'm going to zoom back into the termination point and see what they have here. It looks like that car has been cleared. So those two suspects, the one that went to the east and one that went to the west, one of those two are the drivers. One with the white shirt, one with the dark shirt. And here we go. Let's see. Now that looks like that's the resident. She's trying to let the officers into this house, but she thinks that maybe he might be in this yard. So we're going to keep an eye on this house. This is where we last saw him, and he may have actually got into that house. So as the officer there is approaching, we're going to try to get around to see if we can actually see what's going on that side of the house. It's going to be the east side of the house, John.
It looked like he was shaking something there on the side of the house. So as you said, Gil, he might have been trying to gain entry there. And a rather big dog. To me, it looked like a German Shepherd.
Yeah, that dog wasn't messing around. He was doing his job for that homeowner. And when that suspect saw him, he had second thoughts and went either into the house or over the fence. So unfortunately, those big trees blocked our view to see if he actually ran to the front. But it seems like that resident there letting the officer in seems to think that maybe he is on her property still.
And we're getting new information right now. Apparently one person involved in this pursuit has been taken into custody, and it might be a woman. And Gil, we've been talking about how similar this is to the pursuit that we had on Tuesday. And in that, we also saw a man and a woman.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, the people that were just on the streets, I mean, it just seemed like a mirror image of the other day. The speeds, even what these suspects were wanted for, you know, for burglary, and coming out of the east towards the west. I mean, it's just a mirror image of what we went through just a couple days ago.
Just saw that dog running around there in the center of the screen, but it didn't look like he was chasing anybody.
No, that officer looks like he made his way into that property down the side. Now, wait, I seen a white shirt. John, if we can hold here, it sounds like they may have him in custody. Let's see. There's going to walk. There he is. There, that's it. They got him on that side of the house. The dog actually aiding the officers, and maybe he pinned him down. But it looks like he may be possibly bleeding from the leg. So residential areas, you know, speeding through. This is deja vu from the other day. I mean, just driving these breakneck speeds on the surface streets like this is just out of control.
And same area of town where the last pursuit ended.
Yeah. Pretty much. Here's the pursuit. Oh, they almost did that pit right there. Did not quite get the opportunity to do it. He accelerated away from that officer, that CHP officer. But again, a close call there, almost bringing that pursuit to an end. But they're going to try at every opportunity to get that car stopped. You know, through that pursuit intervention technique that they call it.
Yeah,
here
they got very
right
close.
Turn.
He just slipped away from them.
Now, that was interesting. You saw the one CHP overshoot the guy as he turned. And here he goes. It looks like he's slowing down here, but thinking about maybe trying to jump out and run, but he thought second. But that officer that overshot him, the secondary officer in that pursuit, picked up the pursuit. Now he is the lead officer now. This is going across Normandy now. 41st and Normandy. There he goes, westbound 41st from Normandy, now southbound on Brighton Avenue from 41st. So again, you got some speed bumps there, but that's not stopping him. I mean, he's blowing right over those speed bumps. Again, blue Audi here, burglary suspects out of the industry area, and this pursuit continuing here at high speeds through South LA.
Gil, it's kind of hard for me to tell. Is he going into different areas, or is he repeating on the same streets?
No, he's definitely going into different areas. It doesn't seem like he knows exactly where he's going. I think he's just desperate to get away and willing to take any street possible to make that happen. But yeah, he's not gone through any of the same streets. He may end up on the same streets, but going either westbound or eastbound. So not necessarily looking for a familiar place, it seems like.
And also makes it hard for the CHP to get in front of him to try and set up a roadblock.
Yes. Yeah, I'm trying to get a look into the car to see if there's additional suspects in the vehicle, and couldn't really see. The windows are tinted there. This is Martin Luther King Boulevard, eastbound, and here he goes. He looked like he may have clipped that car, or Fernando from TOC with an eagle eye there saying that he may have actually clipped that vehicle as he made that turn.
And it looked like there was another officer coming the other direction.
Yeah, the LAPD is scrambling to try to, block off streets here for the CHP as they continue on this. But again, at these speeds, you can see how difficult that is to try to get into position as they continue on. People in the street here, those speed bumps not affecting him. But again, there's a woman walking down the street with groceries, and here he goes again, right by that pickup truck. CHP right on his tail, westbound now on. Let me see if I get the street for you here. This is Vernon again. So now he's kind of repeating the streets and the area. He's made kind of a loop here now, but here he goes now. Just as I say that, he goes southbound here on Danker, southbound Danker, and that CHP officer is chomping at the bit to get that pit maneuver on this guy as he makes those turns, and that's really a good opportunity to do the pit because the car does slow down, and he's able to target that rear bumper to spin that car out of control and make it come to a stop. But again, here he goes. I'm going to zoom in again to see if we can see this guy, what he's doing in the car. And it's coming up to 51st. It looks like he might be on his cell phone. He had something in his right hand there. And it's possible that there might be a passenger in that front passenger seat. It looks like I'm seeing maybe a pair of shorts or pants there. It might be the seat, but definitely quite a ride there for that passenger. But again, here we go. The CHP coming right up on his tail, very aggressive, wanting to bring that pursuit to an end. But continuing through 54th. There it goes, pit right there. Hit him onto the curb, up on the sidewalk, almost into that house, but continuing. There's a man jumping out of the road. Unbelievable. This is very, very dangerous for these people here in this neighborhood. High speeds. The officers almost got him there on that pit, but he somehow was able to control as he hit that fence and continued on. Unbelievable. He's approaching Normandy now. He slowed down a little bit, but then again, there he goes. Just as I said that.
Well, it certainly looks like this guy is not going to give up. Gil Leyva's overhead.
Oh, no.
All right, Gil, we got you back.
No, he's... Okay, sorry about that. Yeah, officers coming through that intersection almost hit. There's a kid running out of the way there. It's just unbelievable that this guy is just continuing to go. Now, we're hearing that maybe he damaged one of his tires. There might be some smoke coming from that front tire, and yes, I can see that now. The passenger front tire looks like it's smoking, and this pursuit may be coming to an end here. Here's CHP again, pulling right out there. Let's see, they might try the pit here. Let's see, he's going to go. Here it is. He's coming around. We're going to try to get around these buildings real quick. Nope, he's making that westbound turn from Vermont, and now's the chance. This guy's car is somewhat damaged when he went up on that curb, so now is a good opportunity for the CHP to try to bring this to an end, try to disable that car completely. And but at this point, this guy is showing no signs of slowing down. There's the smoke coming out of that. His brakes might be burning. That might be what's going on.
Right. It seems like when he makes turns is when it's smoking.
Yes, definitely. This is eastbound off of Budlong, and it looks like it's 57th Street. And look at this. He's going to pass that red car. Unbelievable. Just right through. I'm going to zoom out here as he goes under us, and we'll try to get you the next street that he's coming up. And here he comes onto that major surface street, coming right through